This is a Labubu, the cute but creepy little monster that's apparently taking my generation and some younger by storm. I gotta admit, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I got my first one. I did. I got my first one here. This is, I guess, lychee berry. I mean, she's soft, she's plush, but this is what everybody's doing. And I'm seeing these little things everywhere, from on bags in my coach group, from cup charms. People are just adding them everywhere and everyone is obsessed. And I just wanted to do a quick little video about like what is like the thing behind these like weird little trends that we keep like being obsessed with. And so a lot of it has to do with what my generation and people who reference my generation is calling the kidult phase. Because my millennials, my fellow millennials, we are heavily on nostalgia and into nostalgia. And yeah, these things do give a lot of nostalgia. I'm not sure if it's the nostalgia we're all looking for, but it is nostalgic of the things, of the trends from, you know, the 90s and 80s and things when we were growing up, specifically Gremlins, or if you remember these little things, the OG 90s troll dolls. Now, granted, this thing is far cuter, minus the, you know, creepy smile, but far cuter, because, guys, what was up with this? Like, why were we collecting these? The little soulless dead eyes that look like they're trying to hypnotize you into doing something evil. Like, what was up with that? Or I guess we all said Cabbage Patch dolls were also creepy looking, even though I love the Cabbage Patch dolls. My point is, we all had our trends that we're following and things like that, and this does heavily like throw back to that. But it's not just these Labubus that everybody's going nuts over. Panda skulls, or skull pandas? Skull pandas, yeah, skull pandas. This is the other one that people are like obsessing over. I see them again on bags. I see them paired with outfits. I do see some younger kids. My kids are not into this yet, but I see some younger kids like starting to get into this. It's definitely more of like your teen tween thing if they are into it. But it's really just like the older generations, you know, 30s, 40s. And again, I'm here for it in the sense that I get it. I get wanting to like experience that feeling of the simpler times when we were just like enjoying these cutesy little things. It's kind of like the same thing with you know, strawberry shortcake and things like that. I'm obsessed with strawberry shortcake, so I get it. I do get it. But why? Let me just ask this, guys. Why does our generation lean towards the creepy? Like, this is creepy, right? It's a little creepy to me. I mean, this I can almost see, and I have to admit, the more I look at it, I'm starting to like be like, oh, it's kind of cute. This is kind of, I can get this, but the skull pandas, I'm a little like, but why? Why are we doing this? It's like, I don't know if I'm comfortable having a bunch of those on like a shelf in my room. I think I might have nightmares. So I keep getting asked how you can buy this stuff, like the skull pandas or the Labubus. And it's funny because I think with the trend, you start seeing these things like as they sell out and things like that. Really, where you get these are Pop Mart. Pop Mart is like the store with these kind of, I don't want to say kitschy, but it's like trendy, nostalgic things. So you get skull pandas. I know right now they have Snoopy Peanuts. I'm a big Peanuts fan, so I am kind of checking that out. But the important thing to know about when you're buying a Labubu or you're buying anything else like this is they come blind if you're buying them individually. So even with this one, and I actually have another one that I bought because I had to know, like I had to know what this is all about. The person I got them from, they had like the whole set and then they just had me pick one. They don't know what's in them. Pop Mart, when they send them out, they don't know what's in them. So you can either buy the whole collection or you can buy one. As you can see, this one here is sold out. The Labubu sell out very quickly and then they resell for, you know, a little bit. They resell for a good amount depending on which one. But nobody knows what's in the box if you're buying individually. And so that kind of adds to, I guess, the fun of it or the excitement. It makes it a little fun to collect. Anyway, that's how you buy. So you go to Pop Mart, you can, if they're actually available, you can pick a box, buy one. If they're not, Pop Mart does these like restocks. or they'll do these like kind of pick a box. Usually their restocks are on Thursdays, Thursday evening. And then they do like the pick a box where you literally, if this were full, you would see a box come up and you can shake it for a hint, but you don't get to unbox it or know what's in it until after you pay for it. And then you know. So it's kind of like a cool buying experience, and I do get that because you just don't know what you're going to get, and it makes it a little bit more exclusive, a little bit more trendy, a little bit more fun. And I think that's really what it comes down to when it comes to collecting these, when it comes to collecting some of the other nostalgic things that like we're kind of obsessed with these days, is you want that fun buying experience. I like the mystery of it. I kind of thought that was cool. That's what made me buy another one, because I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I can get this one or whatever. It's kind of cool. So that's part of the craze. This all started in I believe it was a Korean trend. It was like a pop singer. She showed up with one, and people are loving. That's what this specific trend is about. But to me, it's not just that. It's about, because a lot of these things, they are coming from overseas, but there's a reason why they appeal so much to our culture here in America too. We are the nostalgic generation. We are the kidults. We do have this desire to be, for simpler times, for the time when we associate with fun and with being with life being simple. And so I'm not mad at it. I don't get this in particular, but I'm not mad at the trend. But this is what a Labubu is, and that's all I really came here to say is, hey, keep on collecting.